right, welcome in, folks. We are here at PCC, which is the Plymouth, what do we got here? Cultural Center. I was about to say the wrong thing. Thank you, Ian Cosby. He will be our cameraman for today. We're just about set for action. Let's go over the Cincinnati Bearcats starting lineup. Really the only names you really want to hear, so I've been told. Starting line for the Bearcats: Danny Matea, Brandon Armstrong, Stephen Levasseur, Sam Dorff, and Nick Okada are on defense. And in between the pipes, number 31, the Canadian Sebastian Millette. We are underway. Bearcats won game one yesterday 6-4 over these Michigan Wolverines. Bearcats wearing their traveling blacks, red numerals, white and red trim. Michigan wearing their home yellows, white numerals, and blue and yellow trim. Up the ice, shot comes on net. Whitney sends it in from the blue line, and Millette there with the glove save stops the clock. 9:30 to go here in the first period on a Saturday afternoon. We're pleased that you are with us. Bearcats come into tonight's contest 11-3, 0-1 after the win yesterday. Bearcats won on the big ice at Yost Arena. Millette fights off a save. Rebound attempt gets sent high and wide of the net. Comes out top where the Bearcats are there to play it and take it away. Cincinnati chipping it along the boards. A little extra flavor on that hit as Luke Larbus hit not once but twice, able to get right back up and chase after the puck. Play comes down here on the corner. Michigan coming away with it with speed. That's defenseman Sensky. He sends it over right wing side. Millette stays in front of the net and stops play as that net comes off its bearing, something we're very used to seeing at Sports Plus. And we're even seeing it here in the great state of Michigan. No. You guys want to? No? Okay. All right. We're ready for action. Puck is dropped in the Bearcats' defensive zone. Chip it off the boards, and we'll quickly have a whistle, as I believe that touched a Bearcat on the bench. So we'll now have another defensive zone faceoff. Bearcats getting spoiled up here in Michigan. 4 officials out there again, 2 linesmen, 2 referees. Faceoff. One back by the Bearcats. Cincinnati controlling in their own end, skates to center, moves it up the boards. Bursinger sends it into the slot. Larbus feeds his man Kiplinger. Kiplinger took his right wing shot. No one there to collect the rebound for UC. Bearcats will hop off the ice and get some fresh skaters out there. Play by Kremer. He turns it over. Bearcats trying to make him pay. Sends it toward the front. What a shot! What a backhanded attempt there by Schneiber. And he even puts his hands on his helmet. Like, how did he save that? Trellis. Scott Trellis with a dandy here early. And that keeps Cincinnati off the boards. Puck is dropped. Bearcats chase after it. Von Kieserling chasing it in the corner. Bad turnover there. Nick Okada skates in, waits around, and then takes a shot. Sharp angle. Trellis knocks that one down. Puck moved to center. Bearcats able to hold the zone right there at the blue line. Then trying to move it around the boards. Picked off and moved ahead. Here comes a breakaway for Michigan. 2-on-0 and another save. This time by a Bearcat as Sebastian Millette breaks from his left to his right to make a absolutely spectacular save. And both teams having their chances. Goaltenders playing strong here in the early going. Scott Trellis went last night. Sebastian Millette, this is his first bit of action this weekend. Bearcats offsides. And that has been the one mistake this line has made so far this weekend. The line of Armstrong, Matea, and Levasseur have absolutely been a thorn in the side of Michigan. They've only played one game. Well, let's go over the details from last night's game. It was Danny Matea who was credited with 3 goals and 2 assists in the win. Levasseur had 2 goals and an assist. Armstrong with a goal, 2 assists. And Nick Okada got in on the party. He had 2 assists last night as well in the 6-4 win over the Wolverines. Puck comes to center, fought off by Trellis. Sharp angled shot, doesn't make it there. Matea just sends it toward the net, hoping that it bounces off the Michigan goaltender and goes in. Instead, Cincinnati collects it and will reset in their own end. Bearcats have controlled much of the play here in the first 3+. And now we'll have a whistle. And it appears to be a penalty on the Bearcats. Dylan Scammon will head to the box for 2 minutes. Interference is the call. And that will bring an offensive zone faceoff for the Michigan Wolverines and a power play chance. So we'll get a look at Michigan's power play here. They take a shot. That one rims around the boards and now leaves the zone. Coming into this weekend, Bearcats on the kill, sitting at 84.8%, as opposed to Michigan's 17.2% on the power play. Cycling around the zone and setting up. Puck swept over from the blue line. Shot, a lot of traffic in front. There's 2 down bodies. That's Colin Rack and a yellow jersey down on the ice. So that puck really never stood much of a chance of making its way toward Millette. Michigan had to come out of their zone and now re-enter holding. Minute 5 here on the penalty kill. Puck chipped down underneath. Colin Rack, first one there, but he has it taken away off his stick. And now held in. Wolverines, top of the circle. Looking for some help, sends it back to the point. That's it, hits a body before reaching the Bearcats goalie. And the puck is cleared out. 45 ticks to go here on the penalty kill. Sensky trying to break out. Instead, pass deflected, didn't go the way Michigan wanted to. And Michigan trying to cross that red line. Slovis gets it through and across. He scored the first goal for Michigan a day ago. And he's trying to get the party started for Michigan. Instead, puck gets sent over to the far side boards, chipped out and goes underneath. Wolverines have it. They send it around. Final 5 seconds. Scammon stands at the box. He's ready to come out. And out comes number 16. Bearcats back at full strength. Michigan still holding the zone. Puck sent around the boards. Michigan plays it through. Trying to move it to center. Millette keeps his eye looking over his shoulder. Bearcats pinch their man up and now are able to come out on the breakout, and look like a couple players took a high stick. Nick Okada there to take a shot as he came down the right wing side and got the angle on the Wolverine defender. Michigan way off sides as they enter the zone. 14-17 to play. We're scoreless here. Puck is dropped. Bearcats win the faceoff. Move it to center, crossing the red line. That's Jimmy Bursinger. Bursinger tried to play it back. We'll have to play it in the corner and move it around, hoping Larbus can get there. Larbus wins the puck battle in the corner. He's double teamed, still able to move it toward the center dot. Bearcats have it come up and out. That was Ben Tachi trying to play it and keep things alive. Instead, he's going to have to go on scramble mode, and Millette, last line of defense, able to fight that one off with the blocker. Bad turnover. Cincinnati trying to get it out of the zone. Will clear it out there. Could have been played by a Wolverine. Icing waved off as the bench tells the players on the ice. Brady Kiplinger not quitting, sends it up top. Chance, Brandon Armstrong, that one broken up And a couple of skates got in the way there. Puck is still loose by the net, and now play is frozen. Trellis has to look under his glove to find it. What a job late in the shift. Brady Kiplinger coming around and really disrupting what appeared to be nonchalant play in their own end. Armstrong working toward the net, or excuse me, yeah, that was Armstrong. Apologies. 12 and 17 can look the same when the 7 gets crunched up. Puck dumped in wide. Michigan trying to control on the near side boards. Not a lot that you can see here, but there's some puck battles going on. And Cincinnati trying to make Michigan work for every ounce. Puck sent underneath. That's Dorf behind the play. He's looking to move it out. Instead, Michigan able to collect it again, but they move it to the boards where Armstrong is there. He will settle it down and look for some reinforcements. Bearcats now come out of the zone, entering Michigan's end. That's Straffen. Puts on the brakes, looks for some help. Gets pinned up along the glass. He's still able to play it, and the Bearcats are still able to control. Michigan getting a change while they can. Danny Matea, 3 goals last night, entering the zone, coming back for it. Here's Schneiberg. He had a missed chance earlier. He had the best chance for the Bearcats, I should say, as his backhanded attempt was snared by Trellis. McDonald sends it left wing side. Puck comes to center. It would be offsides. Michigan has to wait to touch it, and they touched it too soon. 11:42 to go. We'll have a stoppage in play. Bearcats Wolverines scoreless. UC trying to move the puck into the offensive zone off the faceoff. Instead, defenseman Rademacher moves it ahead. He notched his first goal of the season yesterday against UC. Cincinnati trying to chip it to the center. Can't get it to the neutral zone. Able to get it there on the second try. Slovis moves the puck ahead. Wolverines have it right wing circle. Try to backhand feed it toward the crease. Looked like Millette was trying to play it with the stick. Not sure if he got a hold of it or not. Wolverines collect it. Take a shot. That might have bounced off the goaltender. Pretty far from down there. Luckily, we're at the end where Cincinnati will be shooting at twice, so you can get a good look at all the Bearcats' goals when they come. Puck goes behind the net. Millette there to play it. Leaves it for his defenseman. Bearcats able to move it up. Pass too strong, goes off the boards. And Cincinnati has it dumped right back in on their defensive zone. Bentachi there to play it with the backhand. Puck moved to the slot. Michigan looking to find the open skater. Instead, Cincinnati is able to take control of the puck and move it out of the zone. Arid pass picked off by the Bearcats. Cincinnati going to try to make this one hurt on the turnover. That's Larbus using good skate skills to get back to the puck and look at him back check. Number 10 not quitting on the play. And Brady Kiplinger takes a hit there. Puck sent off the glass into the protective netting and then off the ice. So we're going to need a new puck as that's tossed from about the penalty box region there. Play starting to pick up here. 9:46 to go. Bearcats offensive zone face-off to the left of Trellis. Brady Kiplinger wins the draw. Puck goes to the defenseman. Now Kiplinger back behind the net to play it. Waits around. Now he'll find Bursinger. Bursinger tried to feed it to Okada instead. Michigan's able to come away with it. Okada, last one back, 3-on-1. Little back and forth. And that's a cheer, and that's coming from Cincinnati's bench as Sebastian Millette has done it again. 3-on-1. Little give and go. Millette not fooled at all. He's there to make the save. And that's the best kind of cheer you can hear on the road when it's coming from your own bench. That fired up the boys. Bearcats trying to get a lead. Took them till late in the game to get a lead yesterday. Bearcats trying to jump on Michigan here early. Shot, Lava Sewer gets one from the hash marks. Fought off with the left pad of Trellis. Now entering the zone. Cincinnati, top of the circle, Armstrong. Looks, feeds the captain, Nick Okada. Okada sends one in front, Mateo was there. Puck is still loose. Trellis is there to make a scrambling save. As he does, he knocks the net out from behind him. 8:48 to go, Bearcats starting to buzz. That line is always buzzing, 24-12-17. This line has some goal scorers themselves. Here's Kiplinger, Bursinger, and Larbus. Larbus tied with tied for the team lead in goals. That's what I was trying to say. Penalty, actually, a hooking penalty to Michigan. So I didn't catch that. Bearcats will go on the power play. And this is where they scored 2 goals yesterday after a major penalty was issued to the Wolverines. So this time a hooking penalty to Alexander Schell. For Schell, that is his 5th penalty he's taken on the year, all minors to this point. 8:27, first period of action. I know it says warm-ups, but we're past warm-ups. Puck comes out to the neutral zone. Cincinnati will have to collect it. Bearcats enter the zone. That's Dylan Scammon lugging the puck in. Bearcats still able to set up. Sam Dorff sends it hard around the boards, and the puck made its way to Larbus. Bearcats trying to crowd the net in front. Can't get it down from the blue line to the center of the ice. We have a whistle, and the furthest referee from the play will make a tripping call, and that will negate the last 54 seconds of the Bearcats power play. Going back to the box, Dylan Scammon. Play 4-on-4. Michigan gets a couple chances there. Millette fighting each one off. Puck loose, goes toward the corner, moved up top to the blue line. Michigan trying to send it in. Nick Okada not fooled. He takes that shot, and he'll settle it down for Cincinnati. We'll play 20 more seconds of 4-on-4 before Michigan goes on their second power play, though a shortened opportunity. Cincinnati enters. Holding it, looking for a cross-ice feed. That was Tachi trying to find his man. Instead, he finds Mansky. Mansky tries to get it on the backhand as his time was running out on a breakaway. Now Michigan on the power play. Right wing side, sends it across. Nobody there, backdoor. We tried to see a whole lot of backdoor yesterday from these Wolverines bunch. Brandon Armstrong deep in his own end here with 45 seconds to go on the penalty kill. Armstrong not giving an inch as Michigan having to make all the right moves to try to leave their zone. Instead, Cincinnati breaks it up right at the red line. Colin Rack, good legs on him. He fights and smacks the puck backwards. Bearcats are pesky here on the penalty kill, as the best chance Michigan had so far was 4-on-4. Final 15. That one gets sent toward the net, but broken up in traffic. Michigan has it behind. Scammon once again standing at the box. He'll be able to come out of the penalty box unscathed as Michigan clears the puck. Bearcats back at full strength. 5:39 to go here in the first period. Wolverines holding it. Pass intended for number 11. Soderov. Broken up by Bursinger. That hits off the concrete wall and then takes an odd bounce. Still looking for that puck. They got a new one out there, so play is allowed to resume. It's been said you need a hockey puck to play hockey. Woo! Bursinger laying the boom behind the net. I usually save that line for Rossiter. Rossiter, unfortunately, down with a lower body injury as of right now. Hope to see him back sometime soon, but Jimmy Bursinger giving a Michigan Wolverine a jolt behind the bench. Under 5 to play here in the first. Offsides is the call. Whistle is blown, and we'll have a neutral zone faceoff. Cultural, right? Plymouth Cultural Center. All right. That's where we're at. Yesterday I got to play at Yost Arena. Definitely a big moment for the guys. Though, gotta admit, PCC has a nice sheet of ice here. Bearcats, Michigan, matching up for the second day in a row. Bearcats take game one yesterday, 6-4, hoping to get a 2-game sweep here in Michigan before heading back to the state of Ohio for tomorrow's contest against the Dayton Flyers. Also on the road, 2-on-1. Cincinnati has it. Lemick shot, rebound attempt, no good. And it looked like Zakowski was trying to punch that one in. He's being held and then thrown into the boards. So Zakowski definitely was being held by the much bigger number 98, Ian Quate. And back the other way, Michigan on a wraparound attempt will get the early lead. Drastic change of events. Bearcats go from a 2-on-1 and had a good look there from William Lemick, and Zakowski also had a follow-up chance. Cincinnati can't convert. Michigan comes down the other end. Goal credited to number 26, Brock Huber. Not sure who had the assist. There was one assist on there. I didn't catch the name there or could see it right away, as a scrum is broken up in the one spot on the ice that you really can't see that well. So as the referees discuss this, we'll break that down for Brock Huber. 3rd goal of the season, 7th point of the year coming in. It looks like Wolverine is getting the escort service from the linesman. See if that penalty box opens. Maybe that's just a discussion. And indeed it is not a discussion. That is a penalty. So ha. Bearcats go on the power play here, and it's good to see 24, 17, and 12 out there. Levasseur, Matea, and Armstrong. I reverse that order. Matea wears number 24, one of the assistant captains. So the penalty is officially a delay of game, and he's getting his money's worth because this is definitely delaying the game right now. Not sure what the discussion is. Slovis, not a usual suspect when it comes to penalties. This is just his second penalty of the season. So much to the displeasure of the Michigan Wolverines, Bearcats will go on the power play for the next 2 minutes. Hopefully shorter than that. Bearcats will hope to tally. If you got to watch the broadcast yesterday, Michigan Wolverines coming in this weekend with a 96.8 penalty kill. Bearcats were able to get 2 power play goals on the Wolverines. Danny Matea gets edged out as he was trying to enter the zone. Bearcats move it through the neutral zone. Now they'll enter. Dylan Scammon looks up top. He was looking for Levasseur. And that pass was just a little bit hard and wide. Cincinnati puts on the brakes. Slowing things up is Matea. He gets it down low to Armstrong, who skates around. And he'll move it up top to the point. Nick Okada has it. Looks across. Bearcats trying to get it to the center. Move it to the slot. Shot taken. Loose puck. And an extra whack at it there by Dylan Scammon, as that puck was very loose and looked to be a chance for maybe a rebound goal for number 16. Good to see him back on the ice. Second game back with the Bearcats. Bearcats also getting Colin Rack back yesterday. Good to have him back. Shot hits the padding, and save is made by Trellis. I tell you what, that train horn sounds an awful lot like a goal horn here. A little bit distracting. Hopefully it is it's overshadowing, or foreshadowing, I should say, an upcoming goal by Cincinnati. They want to do it on the power play. They have about 30 seconds now. Okada sends one across ice. That shot is tipped in front before it can make its way to the net. Okada keeps it in at the blue line. Looking for some help. Skates to the middle. Puck sent over. Cincinnati still able to control it. Looking for a wraparound. That net comes dislodged. Put right back on its bearings, though it still looks crooked from here. Definitely crooked. 11 seconds to go on the power play. 1:48 to go here in the period. And Trellis not even going to bother trying to set up his net again. He said, "I'll let the officials take care of it." Net back on its bearings. 1:48 to go. Puck is dropped. Face off won by the Bearcats. UC holding the zone, and the puck comes out to Okada. He'll have to chase after it, as that took a funny hop off his stick. Cincinnati's power play is over. And if they're going to want to tie it up here in the first period, they got less than 90 seconds. Shot, that one gets by him, hits the post. And what a shot there by Straffen. As that caught jersey and then hit post. And now we'll have a penalty. And this will go against Michigan, or no, I believe this is going to go against Cincinnati. Brady Kiplinger going to the box. And that's sad news for Brady. There goes his perfect season, as this is his first penalty he's committed of the year. Something I don't say very often. So they're booking him with a holding call. Tyler Kangas having a word with the official and linesman. Hooking? They'll give him hooking. A form of holding. Ian Cosby corrected me, rightfully so. You got to have spotters in this job, just so you know. While we have a downtime, I'm going to let you know that hockey is a fast sport. A lot of things happen quickly, and you know, this is one of the few sports you change on the fly. So these officials really getting into it with the Bearcats officials. Now we're hearing chirps all over the place. Cosby, can you pick up any? You have no idea. All right. Well, I was hoping he could. He spoke some sort of loud yelling from afar, but that's an odd language to learn. Michigan holds the zone on the power play here for the remainder of the first period. Under a minute to go. Shot fought off there by Millette. Michigan to the blue line. Right at the point. Shot blocked. Puck slapped up, but not out. Michigan still holding the zone in the by the near side boards. Under 30 to go, sent toward the crease, and Cincinnati, effective job defensively, getting that puck away from Millette and not allowing any rebound attempts to come out. Entering the zone with speed. Here come the Wolverines. That one tipped and then kind of knuckles in on Millette, who has to fight it off with the stick. Here comes a breakaway attempt. Final 3 seconds. He's going to have to get a shot. It goes! Oh! Oh, my goodness! Brandon Armstrong, shorthanded with .3 seconds to go. This team is something special, and they had a goal with 1.6 seconds to go last night. And Armstrong with the buzzer beater has tied this game at 1. And folks, if that doesn't get you standing up, whoo, I don't know what will. And there it is, just drop the puck. It's a formality at this point. Bearcats tie it up in the dying seconds of the period. We'll be back with second period of action after this. You're watching Bearcats hockey on YouTube. Don't go away. All right, welcome back here to PCC. We're in Plymouth, Michigan, as the Cincinnati Bearcats set for second period of action against the Michigan Wolverines. Interesting developments that I found out through the first period. Didn't see when it happened. I believe it was during one of the many penalties that the Bearcats picked up. Assistant coach John Corse has been ejected from the game. So that didn't come over the PA announcements. Not in all my 28 years have I seen something like that. But hey, Bearcats will have to do it without one of their finest coaches that they have. So Corse is gone. Deepak now in charge of the D-line pairing. No goal, waved off. And that is a awful, awful call. I cannot believe they are waving this off. That was a goal 10 ways to Sunday. As that puck was in the back of the net before the net comes off, it's bearing Cincinnati with 8 seconds left on the penalty kill. That will do. And that's the best defense you can have sometimes, is the official just flat out blowing. Hey, Bearcats will pick up a penalty. But, you know, I'll take it. I think I'll take it. I don't know how else to say this, but okay, we'll go 5-on-3 for the next 8 seconds. Cincinnati sending 3 new bodies out there in the form of all right, here we go. So it will be there. We have to wait for Von Kieseling to get off the ice. Here we go. Now we're set for action. So Tachi, Okada, and Mateo are on the ice. Now Kiplinger will join as the Bearcats get one man back. Straffen still sits in the box. Not sure exactly what the penalty was. Cincinnati able to come away with it. Here comes Brady Kiplinger. His shot, that one hits the boards. Cincinnati now back on their heels as they're still on the penalty kill for the next 90 seconds. Michigan feels a little cheated, maybe rightfully so. Who am I to judge? I'm not John Corse. I'm not going to disagree with the officials there. Oh, Brady Kiplinger takes a hit right back up as Michigan not afraid to try to lay the body. Even on the power play, interesting. Minute to go. And the man advantage for the Wolverines. Left wing side. Now moving up. That's number 9, Mansky. He gets out-muscled by Ben Tachi. Puck comes out to Forrester, who tried to feed it up to McDonald. Instead, the puck goes to the neutral zone. And Michigan sends it right back in. Forstner. He cleared the puck once on this power play, and instead, he'll leave it back for Huber. Huber battles for it here in the corner. Forrester moves it up. Slapper, that one tipped in front, and a good-looking play there for the Wolverines. They'll move it over again. Slap shot, fought off with the pad again, and that is Sansky trying to get it. That shot fought off by Millette again. Sebastian Millette being put to work here. Final 4 seconds. Great use of the stick, move the puck out. Bearcats clear the zone and are at full strength. And what an interesting start to the second period. The Bearcats at even strength, tied at 1. That is a win in my books every way you look at it. Wolverines trying to move it down in front for the defenseman who's cherry picking at the red line. Wolverines trying to move it to center. Instead, the Bearcats come away with it. That's Scammon moving it up to Bursinger. Bursinger lines it up. Shot saved by Trellis. 16:48 to play here in the second period. Face-off won by the Bearcats. They move it behind the net. That was Armstrong. Matea trying to send it to center. Instead has it taken away by the Wolverines. Michigan moves it to the neutral zone. There to play it, number 13, Colin Rack. Moves it on the backhand. Matea and Armstrong trying to work it on the forecheck. Instead, puck comes back out to the neutral zone. Michigan trying to enter. Instead, Colin Rack, great job defensively, moving the puck off the boards and allowing Cincinnati to dump it down. No icing. Wolverines first to play it behind the net. Puck goes to the far side boards. Bearcats hold the zone. Predictable pass got intercepted by the Wolverines. They moved it up and out. Cincinnati. Armstrong hustling and bustling, sends one in, sharp angle. Trellis was down as he tried to make the initial save. Bearcats can't control the rebound. Trellis is without a stick. And Michigan is able to leave the zone. Trellis is able to leave his crease and pick it up. Dorf sees an empty net. Now he'll enter. Top of the circle, his shot. Fought off there. And now moved to center. There's Matea. He tried to get it right at the top of the crease. Trellis, using good pad work there, keeps the puck out of the net. Wolverines enter left wing side. Shot, save is made. Kazi with a rip right at the left wing dot. Millette up to the challenge. 15:06 to play here in the second. Bearcats will get a few line changes, at least on the forward side of things, as Kiplinger, Larbus, and Bursinger are out on the ice. Straffen and Dorf are on defense. Millette talking to the official. Official heard what he had to say, gave him the time. Looked to be clear interference as player played the man instead of the puck as Larbus sent it forward. Man took 2 strides over to his right to get in Larbus's way so that he couldn't chase after the puck. That play goes undetected. And entering the zone. That's Larbus, sharp angle, his shot. Knocked down. Bearcats control the rebound. Shot looked to be a good look there for Larbus. He's able to play it ahead. Puck still in the zone, but now controlled by MU. Cycling a few times, the goal scorer for Michigan, that's Huber. Wolverines take a shot. That's Sensky. MU, shot from the blue line, goes wide. Bearcats control the rebound, sending it up. Schneiberg was looking to pick it up right there at the red line and can't. Straffen able to get it to Schneiberg. Schneiberg settles it down, moves it cross ice. Linesman may have set a pick for Cincinnati. He helped us control the puck and now leave the puck and leave the zone. That's Lang trying to make a nice ditzy-doodle move. Can't, though he drops his man in the corner and then gives him another extra shove afterwards. That's Slovis, the Michigan Wolverine, getting bullied by Stephen Lang. Nick Okada pokes that one away. Michigan able to keep it in. Clearing pass fails. Forrester tries to send it to center. That was off the stick of Huber. One-on-one. Here's Danny Matea. Keep an eye on 24. His shot is blocked, but he is there trying to fight for that puck again. And now it comes to center again. And Nick Okada living dangerously in the blue line, moving that puck forward, but he can get away with it. Levasseur has it, right wing circle. Skates, sharp angle, takes a shot, and we'll have a whistle stoppage in play. Didn't see what the ref's alluding to. I guess the net came off its bearings. Ian Cosby gives me the nod, so that means we are correct. I make mistakes, Ian Cosby doesn't, so I go by what Cosby has to say. One of us has played the game, one of us is just a fan. I'm like you. I'm just a fan, folks. Bearcats enter the zone. Puck left behind. Shot, rebound attempt, fought off Trellis. Top of the circle and now out of the crease. There to make the save. 12:23 to go. Cincinnati working hard here in the second period. Gonna try to take a lead. Bearcats trailed in this first period, courtesy of a goal by Brock Huber. It took 19. Oh, Millette makes the play and had to come out of the net. Jimmy Bursinger, setting up in the right spot, was able to stop an easy attempt by Michigan. So great job by Cincinnati. Next man up as Millette came out of the net. They hit two men back guarding the net. Sebastian gets a check in with the referee to see if he's all right. Millette, of course, is a hockey player, which means he's tough. And he's much tougher than you and I. And he's hanging in there. That was a big-time collision that he absorbed. Bursinger plays it on the backhand, but immediately corralled and moved down by the Wolverines. Michigan stops that puck at the red line, and now we'll try to start a rush. Nick Okada denying an entry in at the blue line. Puck finally forced out. Millette tries to go behind the net and play it. He takes a tumble. Couldn't stop the puck. A couple guys now slipping and falling. Bearcats enter the zone. Nick Okada, the captain, has it. Top of the circle, looks back door. No connection on that feed. And Michigan now comes out with it. Great cross-ice pass. Wolverines looking back door, nobody there, but now a backhanded attempt. And I tell you what, I thought the nets at Sports Plus come off easy. Ian, these are coming off pretty easy as well. I get a definitely and a head nod from Ian Cosby, who is a goalie himself. He knows what it's like to be in the crease. Get some water on it. All right. 10:52. We're just about at the halfway mark of this contest. Bearcats playing game 2 of 3 on the weekend, winning game 1 yesterday 6-4. Courtesy of a Danny Matea hat trick. Penalty, though, to the Bearcats puts them on the penalty kill. That's Easton Kindle. Man advantage shot. That one blocked in front. I believe number 23 was the one who got in the way of Badurka. Puck was spinning by his skates. Nobody could see it. Once it was chopped toward Millette, he was there to make the easier save. 1:43 to go on the penalty kill. Bearcats on special teams today. Haven't allowed a power play goal, though do have a shorthanded goal. That shot goes high and wide of the net. Von Kieserling stalking the Michigan Wolverines. Puck comes up. Schneiberg had it. He was going to try to clear it. Then he holds off his man, and now here comes Von Kieserling. JK, left-handed shot, goes right into the pads of Trellis. 10:05 to play here in the second period. Wholesale line changes by both teams forthcoming. Blumberg, Blumberg with a 8 out of 10 on the stick slam, 2 out of 10 on the door slam. So he's having some difficulty there on the Michigan bench. Not happy. Not exactly sure what he's bummed about. If you get it, his name's Blumfield. All right. That's my pun of the day. I'm done, I swear. Bearcats able to clear the zone. Final 55 seconds here on the penalty kill. That goes the length of the ice. Cincinnati will get back and set up on defense. Wolverines on the breakout. Move it to the blue line. Dorf tried to chip it up and out. Couldn't. So Michigan is there to hold the zone. Slovis has it. Moves it down. Mansky. Top of the circle. Rips it off the skate of Kiplinger. Shot just taken. And luckily it was a clear lane for Sebastian Millette to read it the entire way and stop it with the glove. 9:19 to play here in the second, 27 seconds to go on Kindle's penalty. Puck sent in from the blue line, hits a bevy of sticks before going wide of Millette. Mansky had dropped Lang and then I guess put up the hands like I didn't do anything. I didn't see what he did, but when you have your hands up in the air, usually means you're guilty. Sam Dorf trying to backhand it up and out. Can't do it on his first or second try. Danny Matea comes in and helps out Dorf and moves the puck out of the zone. Bearcats frustrating Michigan as another power play goes by the wayside for Michigan. Puck here on the near side boards. Whitney had it, lost it, chipped up by Straffen. Bearcats trying to get it up and out, can't. Dorf now has it, and he is tripped up. Bearcats will go on the power play. Millette coming out of the net. Bearcats moving in left wing side, and the puck is turned over, and Michigan. I like the effort there by Forrester. He is going straight to the box because he knows he is the guilty one. And he was also explaining to the referee that I didn't trip him, I shoved him. But that argument falls on deaf ears. So Cincinnati on the power play, 8:03 to go. Trying to get their first lead of the hockey game here on the man advantage. Cincinnati crosses the blue line, then sets up, holding it. Nick Okada with a rip, and Trellis froze. He didn't know where the puck was. Puck didn't go on net. Now it's moved back behind the net. UC still has it. Cats move it down low. Cincinnati under and comes up top, and the puck then leaves the zone. Nick Okada having to chase it like the safety that he is, and helps out. Wolverines able to play it with the stick and move it out. Okada looks up at all the ice, feeds it. Now here's Bursinger. Bursinger waits for some reinforcement, sends it all the way across ice. Net comes off its bearings. My goodness. Oh, man. The net looked like one of the table chairs on the Titanic. It was going left and right everywhere. My goodness. Under 7 to play. Bearcats have 45 seconds to go on the power play. Holding the blue line. Cincinnati trying to set up. Nick Okada has it. Toe in the line. Leaves it over to Kiplinger. Top of the circle. Kiplinger looks down low. And then they're going to try to feed it to the slot. Bearcats can't find a good passing lane. We'll try to instead get a scoring lane and miss it wide. Rebound attempt and centering pass. Both are arid for the Bearcats. Final 10 on the man-power advantage. Nick Okada just cycles. Power play is up. Both teams at full strength. Cincinnati moves it around the net. First one there is a Wolverine to play it. Scammons pass. Broken up, taken away. Michigan. No way. He held his stick. He's calling hooking, but, hey, dude, he held his stick, bro. I don't know what else to tell you. That is a absolutely tragically bad call. Not biased over here at all, but I tell you, it looked like Scammon was just doing what every defender does, and the player was going down. The Michigan Wolverine player was going down, grabbed his stick as he was falling, and they're going to book Scammon with his 3rd penalty of the game. So Dylan Scammon, to his credit, has an interference, a tripping, and now a hooking penalty. I think he's a roughing and a check from behind. What else does he have to do? Delay of game? Okay. Spearing? Yeah, got to get him with a kneeing penalty. Okay. What are some other penalties that he could, head-to-head contact, that ends your day usually, so you don't want to do that. Boarding, charging, yep, you're right. We already got interference. I guess goalie interference would be different than regular interference, right? Okay. So, Dylan Scammon, a little bit of work if he's going to want to complete the cycle on penalties. But he's at least a third of the way there. Entering the zone now, the Michigan Wolverines. Holding the zone. Going to look cross ice, because that's usually what they do. Whitney has it behind the net. Blumberg, possibly with a new stick after he broke it on the boards. He's got it. Tries to fire one up. Back door, go figure. And that pass misses, and Michigan will have to set up in their own end. Sansky was on the other side of that back door trying to punch it home. Apparently number 55 had his cup of coffee in the OHL. 60-plus games. Believe he played for Flint is what I'm hearing. JK with a stop. He stops it with his body on a blocked pass. Couldn't find it there. Michigan able to come away with it. And their shot goes wide of the net and leaves the zone. Under 4 to play here in the second. Okada ripped it around the boards. I think he was looking for maybe too many men on the ice as Michigan was slow to get off. That shot chimes the crossbar, and Luke Larbus takes it the other way. One-on-one, and I know we missed it with the camera. He missed it with the shot. He roofed that thing way high, or else that sucker was about to be bar down and filthy, and all of you would have been upset at us for missing that shot. Sorry our camera went out there. Got to do something about that. I don't know. Can't get away from those ads. Here comes Michigan looking on a 2-on-1. That play was touched nearly with a high stick. Shell tried to just get an extra whack at it. Good puck movement there. Tic-tac. Can't complete the toe. It is instead picked off by Ben Tachi, who's able to clear the zone. Michigan was maybe that one pass away from making this a 2-1 game. Collected. Moved ahead by Danny Matea to Bursinger. Bursinger back to Matea. Bearcats onside. Puck is loose. Trellis couldn't find it. First one there was Kiplinger, Brady Kiplinger. He keeps the play alive. Puck comes up top to a defenseman. And the puck goes wide and now cleared out. Icing will be the call. And let's make sure we get all the right bodies back on the ice for Michigan. So, good job by the linesman being right there. Making sure all the right personnel are on the ice, though Michigan has what? They have a ton of skaters out there. I mean, they should have a penalty for this. Come on now. What is he doing? It's, you know, they're trying to be, as I would call it, skep. I think kids still use that word, skep. Or sketchy. Trying to think of a synonym if you can't figure out what skep is. Real sketchy. Cincinnati. Bearcat takes a big hit along the boards. Bearcats want a penalty. None forthcoming. 100 seconds to play here in the second period. 1-1 hockey game. No score here in the second. Bearcats scored with 0.3 seconds to go in the first period, courtesy of Brandon Armstrong, an unassisted goal. Looks to be a penalty against the Bearcats. Man is out of the box for Michigan. They are trying, buzzing. Shot blocked, now picked up by Armstrong. And what's the call here? Interference? Wait. Stephen Levasseur picks up the 2 minutes. Good for it. Go for it, boys. So referees having a discussion with both Dorf and Okada on the interference. So Michigan back on the power play. Cincinnati yesterday just committed one penalty. I'll put it nicely, the Bearcats have committed more than one penalty today. 45 seconds to go. Puck comes behind the net. Out to Whitney. Whitney moves it to the point. Points pass. Goes down low. Looking back door. There it is. Oh, my goodness. Millette made the initial save. Rebound came out. And there you go. Bearcats have nullified the rest of the tripping penalty as a tripping penalty comes out to, I believe, Sansky, or is it number 9? Oh, Mansky. Okay. Mansky is looking like a kid being put in timeout as he has taken his sweet A time getting over there. And they're their two top players. That will get the applause of the Cincinnati fans that are here. So 4-on-4 hockey. Last 20 seconds, Cincinnati. Seeing if they got another buzzer beater in their system. Danny Matea is out there. Tied for the lead, the team lead in goals. Final 5, puck moves to the slot. No go. Breakaway attempt here for Michigan. And it was denied, and it didn't matter anyway as the shot did not beat the clock. Well done, Sebastian Millette, to come out beyond the top of the crease, cutting off every angle. And after 2 periods of play, we're still tied at 1. With the Bearcats' only goal coming from Brandon Armstrong. And in case you're keeping track at home, for Armstrong, that is goal number 7 on the year, point number 29. We'll be back with third period of action after this. You're watching Bearcats Hockey on YouTube. Okay, folks, we're all set. Hope you are as well. Third period of play. Set for action. We are going to see 50 more seconds of 4-on-4 before the Bearcats will go on a very shortened power play. McDonald loses the puck and then can't really put any steam on that puck leaving the zone. Bearcats able to control and dump it back down. Trellis is there to stop it for the Wolverines. McDonald moves it up left wing side. Cincinnati has it, trying to move the puck forward. In case you are late joining us, goal for the Bearcats was scored by Brandon Armstrong at the end of the first period. For Armstrong, he netted his 7th goal of the season, 29th point, and tied the game up after Huber scored for Michigan. Also in the first period, as the Bearcats will now go on a shortened power play for the next 30 seconds. Also a recent development, assistant coach John Corse. He has been shown the door, ejected from the game as Bursinger moves in left wing side. John Corse given the boot, so now Deepak Kohler is the defensive coach doing the pairings, making the calls, interim. Dangerous pass there by Millette, though we got to give Deepak credit. Bearcats didn't give up a goal in the second period. Puck comes in on Trellis. He thought he saved it. He did make the initial stop, but couldn't freeze it. Now Michigan trying to break on a 2-on-1. Backdoor blocked up and sealed. Save made by Millette. That puck came up high, and he was able to knock it away. That one goes wide of the net. Michigan yesterday scored in the early stages of the third to take their second lead of the game, or excuse me, their second lead of the game. I was correct, and it was a 4-3 lead, their last lead of the game, before the Bearcats scored the final 3 goals to come away with a 6-4 win. Puck sent off the boards, chased after by Brian Schneiberg. Schneiberg gets edged out. It's Ben Schneiberg. I called him Brian. Didn't mean to do that. Benjamin. Puck dumped cross ice. Michigan gets it changed. Cincinnati will go on the breakout. Puck moved around, comes to center. Michigan, good stick work to move it up and out. Cincinnati refreshed coming into the zone. That's Colin Rack, has it poked off his stick. And now the Wolverines will control. Only for a little bit. They can't even control in their own end. They move it to center, and it is moved up by the Bearcats, then set right back down into their zone. Two teams seem evenly matched through the first 2 games. Puck comes in, and somehow the initial shot didn't go in, but a deflection after the fact gets by Millette, and the Wolverines have taken a 2-1 lead. Tell you what, these first 2 games, Michigan has not had real flashy goals, but it doesn't matter how you get them. Take them any way you can. Michigan with a bit of a garbage goal there, cleaning up in front. Wolverines take a 2-1 lead here in the third. Cincinnati try to answer right back. Shot by Armstrong is blocked. Michigan cross ice dump. Chasing after it. Bearcats moving along the boards. Picked up and collected by the Wolverines. Streaking in on Millette. 2-on-1. Millette breaks off. And it keeps that puck out of the net. Not sure if the Wolverines were able to get a shot in on him. Cincinnati enters his own cleanly. Shot by Matea. That one just missed the net and goes wide. Lowe looking for A breakaway, trying to move the puck up to number 24. Actually, they don't have a 24. What number was he? Yeah, the hell with it. Might have been 23. I got spotters. If it was 23, it's Badurka. And I'm assuming it was, so. Anywho, back to action here. It was an icing at the end of the play. Kept in there by Easton Kindle. Puck gets chipped back. Wolverines in their own end. Moving around the board. Shot deflected. William Lemick moved it wide. He was looking for Kindle there. Kindle trying to keep it in, and the Bearcats move it back. Nick Okada to Scammon. Scammon up to Kindle. Kindle just chips it down. Zakowski chasing after it along with Lemick. Lemick hit from behind. Lemick skating in. Got good skates there. Good puck handling as well. Just couldn't feed it to the slot where anyone was at. That should be icing and will be. And that will go against the Wolverines. So an offensive zone faceoff forthcoming for UC. 14:46 to play here in regulation. Cats win the faceoff. Move it up to the point. Shot taken by Rack. Fought off by Trellis. Rebound. Controlled by the Bearcats. They move it to the slot again. And it looked like a football play right there, as there were bodies everywhere. And it looked like a few tackles were made as well. Cincinnati controlling. Looking up ice. Moved in. Larvis had it taken away. Bearcats take it right back. Michigan able to control and hold it now and move forward. They'll dump down and get a line change. We've played 6 minutes here in the third. Michigan, the only tally here in the period. Puck moved off the boards. Great hustle by Lang. He moves it toward the crease. Schneiberg trying to get a last stick on it. And can't. Lang battling for it. Couple bodies collide here on the near side boards. Wolverines come away with it. Yellow jerseys up ice. Looking for a backhanded attempt. Player gets dumped for Michigan. Poke check by Millette, and then he is there to freeze it. And that will stop play. 13:09 to go here in regulation. Defensive zone faceoff. Moved out to the neutral zone by the Bearcats defense. Back checking there to poke it away. Armstrong was up in the neutral zone, but the pass can't make its way to him. Second effort, Armstrong able to get it. Moves it to Matea. Matea tries to make a move. Levasseur picked up the puck from where Matea left it, took a shot, it went wide. Michigan comes back the other way. Far side of the ice. Wolverines turn it over. Bearcats move up with it. Here's Armstrong, settles it down. Looks, waits, shot. That clings off the helmet of Trellis and off the stick of Dylan Scammon. So the Florida native nearly with a game-tying goal right there. My goodness, be careful. You have teammates over there, guys. Again, another Wolverine comes over to his bench and just Bruce Lee's it as he just takes a swing And I mean, you're going to hit somebody sooner or later. And if not with your stick, with the broken debris of your stick. 12:06 to go. I didn't think it was that bad of a shift for him either. Huh. Shows you what I know. Offensive zone faceoff for the Wolverines. One back by the Bearcats. Black jerseys have it. Moving it up on the backhand along the boards. Pinched in, kept in by the Wolverines. Puck battle ensues. Trying to move it toward the slot. Sebastian Millette gives that puck a little extra help, trying to send it to the corner. Wolverines there to collect it. Now we'll send one in on Millette. Coming at him again. He makes a pad save there with the right pad. Bearcats trying to leave the zone, cannot. Millette swipes that one again and sends it away from the crease. Wolverines causing the Bearcats some fits here in their own end. UC now skating out with it. Has the puck, moves it to the red line. Crossing the blue line is Bersinger. Leaves it, top of the circle. Larbus now settles it down. Waits for help. Now chips it on underneath. And he was looking for Kiplinger. Puck softly leaves the zone. And in the process, Cincinnati going for a change. Michigan trying to catch Cincinnati on that change. Play allowed to continue. Wolverines take a shot. That one goes wide of the net. Rebound loose. Bearcats trying to chop at that puck. And now are able to have it on their tape. Moving it off the boards. And now moving it up again. Here we go. 2-on-1. That's Stratton. His shot is blocked, and then he is tripped up. No call on the trip. Von Kieserling battling for it below the boards, and there it is. Straffen laid out again. Referee's hands right by their sides as they are pretty much in their pockets at this point. Straffen having a good shift. He gets dumped. Two players get tangled up there right in front of the Michigan bench, and we'll have a stoppage in play, and they're going to send them both because I guess the referees didn't stop it earlier. Now we got to just send them both to the box. That's why you clean up your toys beforehand, refs. You gotta do that before things get out of hand. Either way, Bearcats and Wolverines will be 4-on-4. I'm sure both players got roughing penalties. Is that one? Did we name roughing? I think we named roughing. So that's another penalty that maybe Scammon could get. A lot of open ice here, 4-on-4, and now we have a player down behind the net, and it is a Bearcat. And of course, the net comes dislodged as our camera shakes a little bit there and goes out. What's the question? Oh, they both got roughing penalties. Oh, you're saying it should be 5-on-5? Yeah, leave them in the box. You guys play hockey. Yeah, that's a better question for you guys. Maybe they do call this part of Detroit. Plymouth is right outside of Detroit. They call it Hockey Town. Puck comes out to the slot, poked in, kept in by Nick Okada. That leaves enough time for the Bearcats to set back up. Lavaseur sends it around the boards. Armstrong going to try to win a puck battle here on the near side. Instead, the puck is moved ahead, and the Wolverines move it out of the zone. Cincinnati trying to cleanly enter the zone. Send one into the corner. McDonald is there. Paul McDonald puts it up, but not out. Kept in by Lavaseur, but now taken away and moved ahead by the Wolverines. Not enough on that pass by Michigan, or else they're going to try to set up. Danny Mattea keeps it himself, then moves it to the corner. Nobody there but Paul McDonald for the Michigan Wolverines. McDonald loses the puck at his skates. fighting off a hit or two is Armstrong. Man, he is strong on his skates. Here's Okada. He takes a rip, top of the circle, and he's unable to get it. Whitney drops Armstrong, and away comes Sansky. Sansky has Whitney to his left, but he has to hold it in, pinching along the boards as that puck is knocked out. 8:15 to go here in regulation. Michigan holding on to a 2-1 lead. Cross-ice dump for the Wolverines. Picked up there by the Bearcats. Kiplinger feeds it across. Broken up. Bursinger's shot is also broken up. And nice job there by number 16, Kramer, as he decided to get down and block a shot by Bursinger, as Bursinger was in a nice spot to get a look at the netminder, Scott Trellis. 7:50 to go. Cincinnati trailing by 1. Luke Larbus in with Bursinger and Kiplinger, with Scammon and Rack on defense. Scammon takes it in. Bursinger chops at it, tries to get it by Trellis, and it goes wide of the net. Bearcats set one up for the slot, can't get it. Dylan Scammon just gave it a whack from a sharp angle. It was nowhere close. Bursinger staying in there, trying to keep that puck in the offensive zone. Cherry picking at the line there was a Wolverine who just got taken out of the play by Scammon. Puck comes back to those near side boards. Now moved up the center. Held in, Luke Larbus. 1-on-3. Sends it back for some help. Scammon and Lang there to play it. Scammon now has it. 1-on-1 with the netminder. Shot is blocked, and now it leaves the zone. 6:55 to go. Bearcats had a few chances there on those last shifts. Just can't finish. Lang in to take the draw. We'll have a discussion here right in front of Cincinnati's bench. Tyler Kangas is obviously upset with these officials, and he's having a word with them. So Damian Lona is also back there on the bench, along with Deepak and Kangas, just in case one of those guys were to get the boot here in the next seven minutes. Face-off won by the Bearcats. Dorff can't keep it in. He'll have to send it down and through. Goes 5-hole on Trellis, though he just let it go by. Von Kieserling sends his man into the boards, and now chipped up into the offensive zone, but controlled by Michigan. Michigan sending it around. Bearcats able to control and hold it. Puck was tipped, no icing. Von Kieserling getting involved physically. Puck dumped in. Nick Okada, first one back for the Bearcats. Cincinnati chips it through, and now we'll chase after it. Danny Matea back there. Lazy exit pass broken up by Nick Okada. Okada heavy on the rush. And that they're able to find Danny Matea, who is behind the net, but he lost the puck as well. Berdaka moves the puck over and then sent off the glass. There to find it. For the Wolverines, their shot is blocked immediately by a Bearcat. Bearcats send it off the far side boards. Now trying to make some hits. Puck taken away. Danny Matea collects it at the red line. Trying to move around a guy. He can't. And how about that? That happens when you grab a player and hold him and then throw him to the ice. It's going to, especially right in front of a referee, that's usually going to net you 2 minutes and embarrassment from your peers. So under 5 to play, Bearcats will go back on the power play. They do have one special teams goal on the evening, though that came shorthanded. Bearcats running out of time. Kiplinger moves it up top. Nick Okada with a rip. That is hard off the glass. I barely saw it, and I know Trellis barely saw it as well. But it goes wide of the net. We've had Sebastian Millette up here calling games with us. He has said that Nick Okada probably has the hardest shot in practice. And obviously in game time as well, as that thing was a missile. Larvis sends it across for Bursinger. Bursinger can't settle it down. And the Wolverines are there to clear it. Minute 13 to go on the man advantage. Just over 4 minutes to play here in regulation. Cincinnati able to come into the zone now. That's Scammon. Moves it up to the defenseman, or actually that's Danny Matea at the point. Or excuse me, that's not Matea, that was Bursinger. Play is broken up. And Michigan is able to clear it. Final 30 seconds to go on the power play. 3:24 to go here in regulation as we're starting to count down as the Bearcats still trail by 1. Entering the zone now. Looking to move around a man. It was Scammon. Had it taken away, and then Scammon takes a spill in the corner, but the puck finds him. He moves it back up top. Final 10 to go on the power play. Moving in, shot. Left wing dot, saved by Trellis. As there are only 7 seconds to go in the penalty to Quant. Puck is dropped off the faceoff. Moving in is Matea. He moves it up top. Bearcats take a rip. It is deflected. And then meets Trellis right at the top of the crease. Save is made. 2:55 to go. Michigan and Cincinnati been very evenly matched through the first 2 games. Cincinnati trying to even things up here on the scoreboard. Puck moved in the neutral zone. Played there by Dorf. His pass gets knocked down immediately by a Wolverine stick. Now entering the zone are the Bearcats. Settling it down. Sent back around. And picked up there by the Wolverines. Chipped up and into the Bearcats' defensive end. Bearcats able to get it out now. Armstrong plays it. Absorbs a hit. Matea sends it cross ice. Can't get it. Final 2 minutes to play here in regulation. Left wing side, Michigan have it knocked off before they can enter the zone. They'll just have to dump it down. Bearcats get a change. Moving it ahead now. Kept in right here at the blue line. That's Luke Larbis. Larbis able to set up Bursinger. Bursinger moves it to the captain Okada, who moves it around. Bearcats, final 90 seconds. Millette halfway. He's not yet left the ice. Puck trying to center it there was Larbis, and unable to do so. Moved up and out by the Wolverines. Michigan. We have a whistle. And I guess it was a hand pass. Is that what I'm catching? Oh, the net was knocked off. Okay. 1:13 to go here in regulation. Cincinnati will be back in action tomorrow afternoon against the Dayton Flyers. So we know you're not watching the Bengals game. Feel free to check in with us as a timeout is called by the Bearcats. So this weekend, we have seen a lot from this line of Matea, Lavaseur, and Armstrong. Hopefully they can pull another bunny out of the hat as the team trails 2-1. Matea with 3 goals yesterday, 2 assists. Lavaseur adding 2 goals and an assist, while Armstrong had a goal and 2 assists yesterday in the 6-4 win. As for today, it was Brandon Armstrong. He netted his 7th goal of the year. It was shorthanded, unassisted, and came with 0.3 seconds to go in the first. That has been the only mistake that Scott Trellis has made up until this point in the game. Trellis made some nice saves yesterday, though he did allow 6 goals. Bearcats fans trying to get the team energized. 1:13 as there's a bit of energy now in the room. We'll see when Millette will get the call if Cincinnati can set up. Millette trying to walk out with the Bearcats. Instead, it's broken up at the red line. Now it goes all the way down. Michigan trying to clear it immediately. Have it taken away by Larbus. And then the puck sent off the boards. Extra skater is out, empty net, clearly visible. Final 45 to go here in this game. Bearcats move it to the sideboards. Larbus is there. Puck chipped up, and now Danny Matea will have to play safety. Moved by the sideboards, a couple bodies fall. Here's Nick Okada, he's got it. Under 30 seconds to play. Stick lift there. Bearcats can't get it in, now we're in. Sent across. That's Armstrong. He sends it toward the center, right at the slot. Nobody there. Pass broken up, and that should do it. Number 23, Huber, able to set up his man. And an empty net goal will make this 3-1 with just about 6 seconds to go. Bearcats couldn't stay off the penalty sheet, and that stung them in this loss here in the state of Michigan. Final score, 3-1. Wolverines top the Cincinnati Bearcats. Cincinnati, though, back in action tomorrow against Tri-State Collegiate Hockey League rival Dayton. We'll be sure to catch you there. Until then, I'm Paul Lockman for the Cincinnati Bearcats. We thank you for watching, and go Bearcats.